Good morning, everyone. Spin Spun from Spin Spun Hunts. I was debating whether I was going to do a video or not on the launch trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds, but honestly, could not contain my excitement, and here we are. It was a really well done video. It kind of really encompasses everything that we've seen so far, leading up to the launch, which is just 2 weeks away. I must have watched it over a dozen times now. So much, in fact, that even last night and today, I fired up my Switch and I've been playing Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I'm just going to walk it through here, but there's a few points I wanted to talk about. Some being that how heavily influenced Monster Hunter Wilds appears to be by the 4th generation of Monster Hunter. You look at the returning monsters that are coming back, and you'll see in this trailer here, a lot of them are from 4th gen. You're not seeing anything from World in the 5th, other than obviously Rathalos and Rathian. But it's great to see these returning monsters and so much new stuff. So going to the video here, a few things you'll notice is the performance quality has increased greatly. You can start to see the backstops. Look at this. So this is the apex monster of the Ice Shard Cliffs. Really cool looking monster, almost like an Agnactor from 4U and like an ice variant, but obviously it's a new monster in its entirety. One of the things you can also notice is the backstops have increased, and you can see those heavier hitting weapons when you hit the monster in the video. That was one of the key things that I think the feedback that came from the beta in October was that those monster hits felt a lot less meaty. Capcom took that to heart. You can tell that they really incorporated that into the full version, as you can see in the trailer. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about is, as you can see too, Rathalos here, they kind of mentioned that it doesn't look like any other monster, and turn this away, all fair. This could be a spoiler. I don't want to spoil anybody's experience, but it seems to be like an affliction-based kind of effect that we might see in the later stages of the game. You'll also see it again farther into the video with Arkveld also appearing to have this kind of affliction on him, which I think is really neat. I have some theories on that as well, obviously related back to the 4th gen, but I'll leave that be for now. So here it is. It's a mixture of just great, like Kongala is coming back, you have Jan Kutku, you have Gravios, a lot of these returning monsters from the 4th gen that we're seeing come back. Again, that kind of makes me feel like we're going to see a lot more of that 4th gen experience into Wilds as things unfold. Nursilla, that's another one. And they kind of show Ngor Magala, like just a beautiful monster, one of my favorites as well. And I think if there's Gore, they're going to see Chaotic Ngor Magala, and then maybe one day, we're going to see Shigaru. They do a good job here of showcasing kind of the weapon reworks that you'll see. But see that meatiness that I was talking about? I'll go back to the sword because it's very apparent. But when we go back for a minute, just watch the great sword swing. Even that, like you can kind of see and you can almost feel those hits. You can see it, like even these, it looks a lot meatier than it did if you had the opportunity to play the beta. So they kind of showcase all those different aspects. There's Arkveld as well with the apparent affliction. And that, yeah, you can see there's it is again, the apex for the Tundra Zone. So a great trailer, even kind of comical the way they brought in Kongala and obviously his notorious moveset that we see so often. And then right at the end here, they dropped the final title update trailer for Mizu, which is awesome, which is set to come out this spring. So also going back to the 4th gen as well, like you look at, the Fated 4 from Generations Ultimate, which was Mizu, Glavenus, Gameth, and Astalos. So seeing this and that inspiration from the 4th gen really leads me to believe that there's a possibility that we could see the Fated 4 return. And I know, like with none of these were in Monster Hunter World aside from Glavenus, but Rise had some of these monsters. You know, Rise had Mizu, Rise had Astalos, and Gameth hasn't been seen since the 4th gen. So I think that's something to be excited about, especially for people who really like that monster and want to see it back. I think there is. I think there's a chance that we could start to see this come back into Wilds, again leaning on that 4th gen inspiration. Mizu's a beautiful monster too. So there's the spring first free title update that they talk about, and again February 28th, 2025, 2 weeks from today. We have another beta coming up where it drops tonight late, depending on where your local zone, and then we'll be playing the beta again all weekend. So that trailer, it was. I just feel like it was really well done, and it really does kind of showcase some of the changes that we can expect to see in the full launch version of the game. Because again, the beta that we've been playing is a bit dated. You know, it's the same beta that was launched in October, just with the addition of Arkveld and Gypsyross. But even that, Capcom mentioned it was an older version of the game. So seeing all of that is really optimistic, and I couldn't be more excited for it. So I just wanted to do a quick little recap on that video because I've been excited and I really wanted to talk about that 4th gen influence. So keep an eye out. I'll be doing some more tutorial videos, kind of breaking down like armor set crafting, item crafting, gathering, and these kind of things, as well as some hunts. And my first episode of Monsters and Mindfulness, which will be coming out with the full launch when we dive right into the series. So if you haven't had a chance to play the beta yet, it goes live tonight. It's extended one extra day from Monday because of the PSN outage last weekend. So, try it out. See if you like it. See what clicks. I also have an introductory video that shows new players how to kind of get into the series and to kind of guide that early experience, and just have fun with it. Excited to be back out in the wilds, and we'll see you soon.